Poet, and we're on the Lion King's mod, Pride Lands thingy bobber. And let's see, where are we as far as... I'm kind of low on Pride... What is this called again? Passion... I was going to call it Pride Lands. Passion saplings and logs and that kind of stuff. I've got some of the logs here, but not very many. And then, of course, the leaves there as well. Let's see. Let me just plant this quick. Right there. Can I plant in the corners? Nope. That's okay. Alright. So that'll be all that I need. Just chuck this. Keep the corn. Okay. So in today's episode, I want to be able to maybe get some more of these passion trees going. I don't have Rafiki's stick, but I could always maybe get one. A lot of people are suggesting that I make a hyena grinder. You know, one of those hyena spawners that I found like over in that area, for me to turn it into a kind of a grinder, and then I could just walk up, gather up the bones, and be on my way. What's all this about? Okay, so I'm kind of looking right now for a place to put my giant tree, and I was thinking kind of in the grass here, because number one, it's in the grass, it looks nice. I don't mind being in the grass. My next door neighbors would be like Timon and Pumbaa. I don't know, I just like it. It's right by the lake here. There's some giraffes in the background. I like this spot. I like it a lot. So I'm thinking maybe right up here even. I could maybe take down this row of dirt. This one here. I got my peacock shovel. And just get rid of this row. This whole slab. A chicken? Are there normally chickens in the... Are you special? This is the only chicken I've ever seen in the Pride Lands. Did I hatch an egg or something and forget about it? How are you here? I think that's a good sign. I think the chicken wants me here. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna just... What am I doing? I don't want to start from that low. Right over here. There we go. So basically, this area here will be where my home goes. And I'm going to just try maybe working on this a little bit. And because I'm going to be mostly digging and building and that kind of thing. Where's the sun at? It's almost noon. Because of that, I am going to start the Q&A very, very early in this episode. And I've got a few questions to answer. Quite a few. So hopefully that won't be so bad. So it's Q&A time! Alright. Let's get right into it. And the first question is from the Techno Wolfer. And the question is, what other hobbies do you have apart from making videos? Now, I'm fairly certain that I answered this in my Better Than Wolves series a long time ago. I'm almost 100% positive I did. But I'll answer it again just because this is a new series. And, you know, it's like I said in one of the episodes. I don't expect anybody to go back and watch those unnecessarily. So, the answer is basically, videos takes up most of my time, most of my hobby time. But I also work on building and restoring classic cars. That's one of my biggest hobbies. Something that I've always done with my father. So that's kind of something that him and I share, is working on old cars, fixing them up, making them look nice. Entering them into shows, car shows and stuff. That's one of the big ones. I also, very rarely, but sometimes I do some digital music and music editing and that kind of stuff. I like doing that. I build websites. That started as a hobby when I was really young. Back in 1998, I built my first website. And that's when the internet was fairly new for the everyday person out there. Uh-oh. This is gonna pose a problem here. Maybe it's not so bad. I'll start over here. Okay, so I used to build websites, and I still build websites, but again, it's more rare than doing videos and stuff like that. Of course, I play video games. That's one of my... I'd consider it a hobby, too. You know, reading books is a hobby. I do lots of things, you know. I do have a life. One of my biggest and probably geekiest hobbies is that I like learning other languages. Like right now I'm learning quite a few languages, and so that's what I do in my free time a lot too, is I'll research how to say certain things in a certain other language, you know. So that's one thing that I do. I used to do food reviews for a fairly large food review company. That was, I considered it a hobby. I didn't get paid for it. It was voluntary. And I don't know. There's lots. There's lots. Okay, so next question is by someone I will just call CJ. I'm going to try to omit the last names if I can, just because I've made a bad habit of saying people's last names. I don't know if they want to keep them private. I know that YouTube doesn't care if they're private or not, but I do. So this is from someone named CJ, and their question basically was, if you had the chance to be sucked into Minecraft, like if some magical spell or something took the real life me and shoved me in this game, or you know, would, if I were given that ability, if I were given that opportunity, would I take it? Would I want that? Would I love that? And my answer is, it all depends. I mean, it would be surreal, obviously. But do I get respawns? Is my question back? Because otherwise, you know, you're in the Minecraft world, you got to deal with zombies, with creepers, with skeletons that have awesome aim and shoot you every chance they get. They see you all the time. So I mean, if I were in Minecraft, like if I were truly really in Minecraft, I'd have to live under Minecraft rules and be able to respawn and that kind of thing. But one of the things that would be hardest is that you have to eat all the time. You are constantly hungry. No 3 meals a day, my friend. No, no, no. You got to eat all the time, and you got to work to get that food. So that's something that I'd probably have to adjust to. there are no Minecraft supermarkets as far as I know. The next question is from someone named Legadith, and the question is, well, I'll paraphrase it. Who do I think is the best person in the world? Whoops, just throw them. Good. Who do I think is the best person in the world? Okay, well, that's it's hard to say. I mean, there are a lot of good people in the world that I look up to. People like Jane Goodall and Nelson Mandela and those, you know, the people of legend almost. But it's the unsuspecting people. You know, I heard a story one day of a homeless man who dedicated almost all of his time, all of his efforts into working at a soup kitchen to help other people in the same situation as him. He didn't get paid. He doesn't get paid. It's just something that he does out of the kindness of his heart. He donates his time to help people like him in the situation that he's in. And to me, it's like people like that are the best people in the world. It's not going to be a celebrity. It's not going to be, you know, someone extremely well known necessarily. I think that there are amazing people all around us, and you just got to kind of open your eyes and look and actually like take a good hard look, and you'll see amazing people all over the place. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to take some of this and put it away. Okay, some of that, some of that. And I think that's all that I really need right now. I'm going to grab an axe. Do I have an axe? Let me just quickly look. There's one. I'll use this up too. I'll use this up first, actually. Oh, and what am I doing on hyena bones? Oh, I've got a stack! Okay. Come here, Rafiki. I need to grow some passion saplings. Oh, Should we kill Scar? Dun dun dun! This changes everything. Okay. I'm gonna kill Scar. I need to set up a chest. I have one in my inventory that I was actually gonna bring down there and put everything in, and I forgot. So everything like this. And these. Let's just throw everything in. Everything except for my half my potatoes. And torches I might need. Oh, I need these. Thunder. Oh, it's raining. Okay, I'm going to grab that right now and test that out too because it's raining. People have been yelling at me to try it and that I've been doing it wrong. Okay, let's see. Danger to us all, blah, blah, blah. May the great kings... Yeah, shit up. Come on, give me... Huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I need my Pride Lands? Where's my book? Quest book. Quest book. Hello? Here we go. Okay. Come here, Rafiki. Come on, Rafiki. You gotta give me... Oh, please. I've got the bones in my inventory. Yeah, I know he's in a... Ah, I can't beat him if I don't have your staff. Give me the staff, man. Do I have one? Do I just... No. Spear. I'm panicking now. Because I used up his Rafiki staff thinking that I'd be able to get another one. Oh, no. Why? Rafiki quest. Bring Rafiki. Okay, done. But I want to do that one again. Done. Find and defeat Scar. But I can't yet. No. Rafiki. Once again. You've messed me up. Man. Ah. Wow, my armor's taking a beating. Okay, I'm going back to the overworld. Apparently this works in the overworld. I'll see. We'll see. Okay, next question. Because that answered that question. The best people in the world are the ones who you least suspect. The ones who aren't popular. Who do things not for recognition, but because they are just kind and amazing people. Oh, get out of here. Hyenas. Alright. Next one is from someone named Addison. And the question basically was, to once again paraphrase, was when I was a little kid, did I like school? And, yeah, it depends. It depends on a lot of things. Like, I liked certain subjects in school, sure. I don't think that I was, like, begging to go to school or anything like that, but that guy's having a bad day, isn't he? The Enderman who just floated around me. There were certain subjects that I really liked and that I always wanted to attend and looked forward to in the week, but oh, that many skeletons I just cannot beat. This is 1.5.1. Skeletons are too hard. Let's try. Oh, if this is lightning on them, I don't want to do it on a creeper first. Just because you know what happens with creepers and lightning. Okay, here we go. Use it. Use it. See, it does nothing, this thunder one. Everybody says, oh, it does all lightning and fire and... No. Does nothing. Oh! You are an amazing chicken to survive that. Does nothing. Nothing in the rain, nothing in the overworld, nothing in the Pride Lands. This thunder one does nothing, as far as I know. I've tried right-clicking. I don't know. There's just you can't do anything with it. But I'm kind of panicking now though because I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with the Rafiki thing. I don't have cheat mode on. I don't have not enough items or whatever it's called or too many items. I don't have those installed, so I can't really cheat in the Rafiki staff without installing another mod. If that's what I have to do. But you shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to give them another stack. I got the stack right here. That does say 64, right? I'm not blind. You should be able to give it to him and get another staff. Oh, I was able to do that in the past because the quest didn't reset itself. Oh no. Rafiki, you're getting pushed out of this tree again, my friend. You are gone. You are out of here. But, man, this is all that he says. Okay, so I didn't mind school, to be honest. You know, it's kind of... It was a hit or miss. I mean, everybody likes staying home and sleeping in and watching cartoons and playing video games all day rather than going to school. That's a fact. But I didn't mind some of it. I'll be honest about that. I didn't mind some. So I guess I'll go back to... Oh, I left everything up there. Wow, we're just running up and down the stairs. Chicken! Oh. Just running up and down the stairs. Where's my potatoes? Man, Rafiki does it to me once again. Can't complete the quest. Anyway, next question. Let's get on with it. This one's by someone named Kiera, and the question is, who is my favorite celebrity, dead or alive? And I like that you mentioned dead or alive because I do like celebrities who have passed on because I'm what they would call probably an old soul. Is that, you know, I like old movies. I like movies from the 50s, 60s, 70s, that kind of thing. A lot of the actors that I love and admire are unfortunately they've died. They've passed away. So yeah, I like actors like my favorite Western actor from the old Western movies is Lee Van Cleef, and probably nobody will know who he is, but he was the bad guy on The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So he's one of them. William Shatner, of course. I've actually met him in person. He is really fun to talk to, really fun to get to know and that kind of stuff. So he's on my list as well. Stephen Fry, he's a British comedian. I appreciate his sense of humor, and some of his ideals are kind of interesting. So Stephen Fry, he's definitely on my favorite celebrities list, and I love watching his show. It's a British show called QI. It's one of my all-time favorite shows, and I want everybody, if you've never heard of QI, look it up. Look it up on YouTube. Look it up wherever you can, just to watch a few episodes of it. It's like a trivia show, but it's kind of funny trivia. It's all of it is basically stuff you thought you knew but didn't know, and it's really good show. Anyway, that's my list of celebrities that I admire and like. It's a very short list. I could go on and on and on, but that would get kind of tedious and boring. Next one is from someone named, I hope I wrote that right, Lucero. And the question is, what is it? Oh, what? Oh, I read the wrong question. Oops. Okay. So it's kind of a joint question, and I'll go back a second, because if you are Addison, you are wondering like, hey, you read it completely wrong, man. You're right. Oops. Okay, the question that Addison had asked before was whether I was cool in school or not. So that's kind of the same question. I just read the word school and thought that's what it was. So, Lucero, I kind of answered your question already. Is that, yeah, I liked school sometimes. You know, I didn't hate it. I didn't absolutely despise school. I know that I knew from a very early age that school was very important. So I admired my teachers for doing what they did, trying to teach some unruly classes here and there. So that was the answer to that question. Now, the question that Addison actually asked was I cool in school, or was I a nerd, or was I, in some kind of a clique? I wasn't really in any clique. If you're talking about like nerds and jocks and that kind of thing. And I don't know if it's maybe a Canadian thing where we're we had very small classrooms. Like, everybody knew everybody else, and our biggest classrooms would be like 30 people. It's not like some of the larger high schools in the United States, or even in larger cities in Canada, where you've got 1,000 people in one grade, and you don't know this guy from this other guy, and you might only have one class with this person. It wasn't like that. Everybody knew everybody else, and so there wasn't really any cliques, so to speak. I mean, there were students who would be more popular and that kind of thing, but I think I've said this in my Red Cube series before too, is that popularity is kind of in the eye of the beholder. And what I mean by that is what makes you popular and me not popular. If I have friends and they like me, then I'm popular with them. It's as popular as I want to be. So it's kind of maybe that's just small town thinking too. I don't know. I don't think that anybody should be limited by a label, and that's kind of cliche to say something like that. But I liked computers from a very early age, before they were cool. And I'm not trying to be a hipster when I say that, but I did get beat up the odd time for thinking certain geeky things. But at the same time, I was beating up kids too for whatever reason, and we'd make fun of each other just the same, and it's kind of tit for tat. There was no real status in school or anything like that. So was I cool? Was I uncool? Was I a geek? Was I this and that? I don't know. It really depends. If you ask one person, I'm sure they'd like me just fine. Ask another, they probably didn't like me very much at all. So the thing is that it doesn't matter now. I'm an adult now. I have co-workers, not classmates, and childish things like popularity, they really don't matter to me. And I think that's what everybody has to realize, is that eventually you got to realize that popularity contests do not matter. You should respect yourself and not worry what other people think. So, was I nerdy? I don't think nerdy is the right word for it. Geeky for sure. But I wasn't like, greased hair, big thick glasses, and pocket protector kind of geek. I wore, actually, I was into like heavy metal and stuff like that. So I had usually dark clothing, spiky hair. It's so odd to see me now if you could picture me back then. But yeah, nothing like what I'm like now, actually. Okay, so I've got this set up, another sapling, which I should plant. All these passion leaves. I should actually make, where are those shears? There's some. I should have gone down and actually grab some of the leaves. Oops. Man, I don't know what to do now with Rafiki being the butthead that he is. Give me the... Ah! Here's the bones. Take them all. Take them. You want them. Take them all. Give me your staff, man. Oh. I can't beat Scar. I just can't. I can't beat Scar. Oh, maybe I've got an idea. And we're going to do this. And that was the last question, basically. The one from Lucero, who asked about school, and I had answered it before. But hopefully I've cleared all that up now. Addison and Lucero asking very similar questions. So, let's see. I want to put this away, this away, this away, this away, this away. This away, this away. I'm going to just put, you know what, everything except this. But I need a pick. So, where's my good pick? Do I not have a good pick? Should I just make one? I think. Alright, we're going to make a pick. And then go see Scar. Because I'm thinking maybe... Whoops, missed the stairway. I'm thinking maybe if we see Scar, it'll initiate something else and we'll be able to maybe get that staff that we need. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm grasping at straws. Okay, so this is kind of exciting. Okay, where was that hole? Right here. Now, how am I going to get down? Because that's a lot of digging to do. Okay, let's just go for it. Come on, dig. I can see the name. You can see the name, I'm sure. If you have it on HD right now, you can see the name, definitely. I want to promote that too. I mean, I record these in HD. If your internet can support it, definitely watch it in HD because it just makes everything so much nicer, you know? But obviously, if your internet can't afford it, can't support it or afford it, don't go out of your way. Hey, silver. Okay. Oh, I am so nervous. There he is. Okay. I'm just kind of blocking it off here. I can see him. Look at him! Oh! Hey! He's glowing. He's sparkling. No, I can't fight you and live. I'm hitting him with my pick. Because I don't have anything else. I don't even have a sword or anything. Okay, but now that I've done that, maybe... now that his health bar is at the top, I'm going to pillar up and I'm going to go see Rafiki. And maybe if I'm lucky, it will let me get another staff. Because, honestly, what do you do if you break your staff like I did? What the heck? How is it that I don't have enough blocks to get back up? There we go. What happens if you do like I did and you get all those passion saplings built up and then what? So we're kind of in a battle with Scar. You can see his health bar at the top, but he's still way down there. It's like the Ender Dragon where you can start fighting the Ender Dragon and then basically walk away and do other things, and the Ender Dragon's health will still be at the top like you're supposed to fight him. Don't you worry. Okay, Rafiki. Just gonna grab the bones now. Please. Please don't make me have to cheat these in. Please. I'm begging you on my knees. Rafiki? Rafiki? I'm gonna throw you off of this thing. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're gonna end the episode there. Thank you guys for watching. I gotta eat. We'll see you next time, and if I have to cheat in that staff, then I'll do that on screen too, hopefully, and so you guys will know that I got it that way. We'll see you next time on the Lion King World. Bye-bye.